because I don't. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday night 6HL hockey here on the official 6HL channel. It is Tuesday night. It is the playoffs. It is round 2, and it is games 3 and 4. For 3 of these teams, tonight is absolutely vital. They need to pick up at least a win to scathe elimination here tonight after 3 teams go up 2-0 last night. But to talk about this a little more with me, here is my buddy and the head of the 6HL media department. Please welcome, oh my God, it's not Harry anymore. It's Dano.
Hey, Chalk, thanks for having me here tonight. Excited for a fun broadcast here.
Me too. Totally ready to get going here tonight. Lots of great hockey last night. Kind of saw some things go in a direction we didn't necessarily expect to see. Obviously there was the favorites winning, to say the least. When it comes to St. Louis, Tampa Bay. But these are teams that can, come back in New York and Edmonton. Also the same thing in the Philadelphia-Buffalo series, where we saw Buffalo go up 2-0 last night. But Philadelphia should have won that second game. Penalty trouble, I think, cost them that game, and they got to come out a little bit differently tonight.
Oh, no doubt, Chalk. I was actually looking at the stats between both games, and out of the 4 series we saw yesterday, Philadelphia had the most penalties with 16 minutes.
Wow.
It's round 2, and you're taking that many pens between 2 games. If I'm Philadelphia, I'm going to want to cut that down because Buffalo 100% took full advantage of Philadelphia's mistakes last night for them to pull out 2 wins last night.
Yeah, and they are a team that will capitalize on those mistakes and be able to take advantage. And if you give them the opportunity, of course they're going to take it. That's what this team was built to do. JT and Lama did a great job in building this Buffalo team. New York is really going to have to, it is. Philadelphia is definitely going to have to step it up tonight. Sorry, I was thinking about New York because he's on the road, and our boy Hollywood. Just before we take a look at the game, the matchups for tonight, our boy Hollywood was on the road. Got to sit down with Frisch Mania, and he sent us a report. So we're going to take a quick look at that now.
Mr. Hollywood here, reporting down at the ice level during the warm-ups. I talked to Frisch Mania earlier today, and the man sounded confident to try to even up the series here tonight. And it might be the fact that the New York Rangers are up 3-0 against New Jersey. Also, we saw Luxies last night putting up a shutout win. We'll see what the other brother has here tonight. TJ, back to you.
So there you have it. The Rangers and Frisch Mania feeling pretty confident. And obviously, it is. We're not going to get to see the Battle of the Brothers like we were hoping to. Hopefully, we'll get some of that in a potential game 5, game 6 situation, and be able to see Cavalries versus Loxies. That is something that I know myself I've been completely waiting for. As mentioned before, St. Louis currently up right now 2-0 over the Edmonton Oilers. The Arizona Coyotes and the Vancouver Canucks tied up at 1 apiece in what is, I called right from the start, it is going to be the highest scoring series that we're going to see here in round number 2. Over in the East, Tampa Bay taking the 2-0 lead over the New York Rangers, and the Buffalo Sabres with the 2-0 lead over the Philadelphia Flyers. And my Flyers got to step it up tonight if they want to take the dubs. Speaking of which, let's take a look. Harry, why don't you break these down for us?
So, with Buffalo, their defense came up huge last night, especially in that game 2. I know they had some struggles, but they ended up actually tying the goal because Philadelphia took a a late pen, 20 seconds left in that game, which led into overtime. And of course, Buffalo's defense was stellar in that overtime for that offense to capitalize. And then their power play, you saw last night, they definitely capitalized on Philadelphia's mistakes. So if they want to potentially win both games tonight, their power play needs to stay hot because it seemed like it was doing wonders for them last night.
100%.
And then obviously, Buffalo's up 2-0 in the series right now. You got to make it difficult for Philadelphia to get back in this game. You want to get in lanes. You want them, bump that player off the puck. You want to get them frustrated. You want to get in their head. And then with Philadelphia, the main thing, you can't be taking 16 penalties in round 2 of the playoffs. It's just not.
Yeah, 16 minutes is not conducive.
You're not gonna win games like that if you're just making mistakes after mistake. And then I think Philadelphia needs to get some grimy goals here. Maybe you're shooting the puck down low towards the pad, get a rebound goal. I didn't see much like flash or grit last night from them, Chalk. And then Buffalo's got such a stellar offense, and if Philadelphia wants to even have a chance to stop them, they got to play trap. They got to make it hard, get in that Philadelphia zone. They got to, same with Buffalo, kind of like make things frustrating for Buffalo. Don't let their wingers get all that room like they were last night.
Yeah, 100%. And you got Black and Warcage and Biz out there tonight, so it's on that Philadelphia side. It's gonna be good to see, or gonna be a great matchup, I think. And I know Philadelphia is ready. I personally, I know that Philly is ready. Let's take a look at that Rangers. Oops, there we go. Let's take a look at that Rangers Tampa Bay game. And we got to move quickly through these, buddy. Like I said, we got about 2 minutes here before game time.
Yeah, and I know defense with Tampa, just keep doing what you're doing. It seemed like you allowed your offense to kind of do what they wanted last night. So just keep on doing what you're doing. Same thing. You're up 2-0 in the series. Make things difficult, and then their goaltending has got to come up big if they want to send New York to the golfing range this weekend, Chuck. And then New York, chasing Buds.
Yep.
I believe he made a bold statement last night in the Twitch chat that he's planning on shutting out Tampa. So, New York's going to have to really rely on chasing Buds tonight if they want to have a chance to get back in the series. And then same thing with Philadelphia. I would like to see New York get some grimy goals,
Yep, 100%.
And same thing, got to play the trap, make things difficult, make things hard, get Tampa Bay frustrated, don't allow their forwards to get all that room coming up the ice.
Exactly. Now, moving on to game 3 and 4. You talked about St. Louis. St. Louis has no issue, making it difficult for the Edmonton Oilers. And, again, I don't want to say it, and I'm hoping that I'm wrong and these boys can pull it out, but this is why I called the sweep for St. Louis.
Yeah, and I think that it has to fall on the goaltending tonight. Zurian and Legault. I know they had a positive record towards the end of the season, but both guys, like Zurian, he's got a 4-goal allowed average, and Legault's got a 3-goal allowed average.
Yeah.
So if Edmonton can get some grimy goals, I think they have a chance on taking this series back. Here, Chalk.
Yeah, no, I agree. Edmonton definitely can get back in this series, but it's going to take an awful lot for them here tonight. And then looking at our last game, we got Vancouver and Arizona. And hold on, just before you start here, I have to say the biggest part that I laughed about was slow it down for both of these guys. No, man, this run and gun hockey's fun. We had a 14-goal game last night, and that was an absolute blast. Don't slow it down, boys.
No doubt about. But I miss saying, it was hard to kind of pick at what both teams needed to do. So I went with basically the same three things on each side. Yes,
Yeah.
I do agree with you, Chalk. It's always exciting to see those 14-goal games, but eventually one of the teams is not going to be able to keep up.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
Like
you got
LA.
to slow it down.
Yeah.
Yes, LA, you saw that. If anyone caught those games, LA eventually was surrounded by Vancouver with scoring. They just poured it on them.
Yeah, exactly. And it is unfortunate that LA, wasn't able to even take a game in that series. Vancouver, just absolutely crushed them and railroaded them despite how much LA was scoring. And that's why, like I said right from the beginning, I believe this Vancouver-Arizona series is going to be the highest scoring series we are going to see here in round 2. Just waiting for the boys to get underway here. Going to take a look in the studio. Which game of the 4 that we're going to be watching here tonight, which one is the one you're looking forward to most, Harry?
I think I'm kind of excited to watch Arizona and Vancouver.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing who's gonna score first, who's gonna take game 3,
Yeah.
and how that team will respond after that. I could see another 14-goal game somewhere here.
Yep.
In that series, definitely. I mean, I was looking at the lines, and let's just say the big guns have come out to play.
Yes, 100% they have. And speaking of the big guns coming out to play, let's get over to all the live action going here right now. Looks like, and right off the bat, Philadelphia. Oh, Philadelphia getting hurt. I thought there was a penalty coming there, so not a penalty, but Vancouver already on the board, it looks, or Arizona, sorry. That's right, Arizona's got the dark jerseys tonight, so Arizona up 1-0 already. Man, this is quick. Really,
Yeah, and they're
really quick.
they're utilizing their home crowd advantage here to get that momentum on their side.
That they are. It's going to be interesting to see how all these games turn out tonight. Super excited. I'm going to see some great hockey here. Going to be
How about you, Chalk?
for me, I think the one that again, right, call it bias, call it what you will. For me, it's Philadelphia and Buffalo, man. I've watched my Flyers grow this season. Vancouver answering right back. It's 1-1. Sorry, guys. Like I said, high scoring series, man. These guys are not going to stop until the fat lady sings. But no, as I'd mentioned before, with this Philadelphia group, since I've been over there, I've watched this team grow. They have such a good chemistry, good locker room. The guys, bought into the plan, as Blackened mentioned the last time he was in the chalk zone. And yeah, there's something different about this group. I think that they can definitely make a statement here tonight, and that's a game that I'm watching, and I'm rooting for my boys. So.
Yeah, no doubt. I have a feeling Philadelphia is gonna respond in the way that they want tonight, and hopefully a positive manner.
Yeah, 100%. And just like we saw last night, so if you're watching, up on the top right-hand corner is Vancouver and Arizona. In Vancouver and Arizona, it was just back and forth all night. There was no sustained pressure moments, nothing. It just kept on going back and forth with goal after goal after goal, and I think we're going to see more of that here tonight. They had 9 goals in the first game, 14 goals in the second game. There we go. We got a goal in St. Louis, up 1-0 over Edmonton. Edmonton's in trouble, man.
Yeah, and if you're Edmonton, that's definitely not something you want. You want to be using that home crowd advantage, and getting that first goal, getting the crowd on your side, getting that EA momentum.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting on how
Buffalo
they respond.
scores. 1-0 Buffalo. And up on the top right, looks like Vancouver just scored again. So it's 2-1 there.
And you know, once one team scores, they all score.
Yeah.
It seems like here, Chalk.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Tampa Bay and the New York Rangers about to get going. That's another one that I'm going to be watching very closely as tonight goes on. St. Louis right now continuing to pressure the Edmonton Oilers. Good opportunity there, gets broken up.
Yeah, Edmonton's gonna want to play more in the blue zone this game 3. You know, they don't want to be spending too much time in their zone, and you definitely don't want the Blues to move the puck around you in your zone, because let me tell you, they can move it quick and they can score quick. So, you know, you want to be in your zone as little as possible.
Yeah, 100%. Agree. Oh, Buffalo strikes again. 2-0 Buffalo now.
And that's not a good sign for Philadelphia either.
No, it is not. First time chat from X Landry. Chalk is goated. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. Who else do we got in there? We got Shemmy. We got Tough Guy. Caulfield. We also had a first time chat from Carlson 74. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. Yes, need the Rangers. Need Rangers to win tonight. Fairy Boss. Am I the only one? The stream is glitching and lagging. Well, some of the boys are saying that the stream... Yeah, guys, I don't know. Not entirely sure. Stream is broken. I don't think the stream is broken. We are live right now. Philadelphia has won. Vancouver has won. I didn't see what the final score there. Oh, they're Edmonton and St. Louis are going to overtime. Wait.
That's shocker.
Interesting. So Philadelphia coming back. Let me take another quick look here.
By the way, Chuck, you never turn on your camera.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to see here. So without that virtual cam, it seems to be running a little bit better. Yeah, guys. So there's hold on. There might be portions of it that are going in and out. Apparently, Rogers, who I am with, is doing network. They're doing upgrades in the area. So, my ping at one point was sitting at about 64, where it's generally between 2 and 4. So I'm sure you can imagine how that's feeling, and I think that's what's been causing this. So hopefully it seems like we're doing okay now. So I don't know if you want to watch on the stream, Harry. Tampa Bay now up 5-2.
Is that still game 1?
Yeah. So wait a minute. Are they going overtime? Okay, is somebody in the chat, or no, maybe I don't even know.
They're in the lobby for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what happened there with that Edmonton game.
I don't know who won or lost.
Yeah. You want to throw something?
Let me check.
You want to throw something up in the chat, just letting people know we are back up and we are live. It seems to be a little bit better now. Again, hopefully it'll stay up, guys. But yeah, again, Rogers is doing work in the area, so if it cuts out again, I apologize profusely. But we're gonna try and stay with it the best that we can here. Right now, 1 minute remaining between Tampa Bay and New York Rangers in Game 3. Tampa Bay up 5-2. Now,
Yeah, and if you're the Rangers right now, next game is kind of do or die.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. And here we go. Down goes Cavries. Oh,
damn!
wow.
Trash talking already coming.
Loxy, that's your brother, man. Come on, you got to be nice.
You guys are supposed to stick together.
Exactly, family, man. Oh, and there's another one. Tampa Bay up now 6-2, 24.6 remaining.
And yeah, man, it kind of blows for the Rangers because you kind of want to take game 3, but now you gotta win game 4, and you still gotta battle back.
Oh boy, Cavries saying that his left wing doesn't pass. Oh boy. Well,
All right.
you guys.
We understand your frustration, but let's keep that kind of stuff out of here.
Yeah, you can talk about it, but just try not to be. Yeah. Try not to be too explicit there, Cavries. We understand the frustration. We're seeing it here. Nightbot. Sending a
Nightbot
warning.
snipes Loxies.
Yeah.
Can't post that in here.
I know.
Sorry, buddy.
I gotta change the settings on Nightbot. He's cutting some stuff that I don't think he should be, but that's just my personal opinion.
Nightbot's a bit of a stickler.
No. So the Rangers lose that one. Did we find out anything about the Tampa game or the Edmonton game? Sorry. Also,
no, I did. Does anyone know?
Okay, so I guess Edmonton had a lag out. And they are...
Oh, okay.
So
that's going to be interesting.
As far as I saw, it was 3-3.
So this is their overtime because St. Louis had a lag out, it looks.
Yeah. Or maybe somebody thought the game was done and just backed out.
That could be the case.
Yeah. It's happened. We've seen it happen before. Big shot on that one goes wide. Let's see if this one is the one that's.
And if the Oilers can capitalize on here and take game 3, this is going to be huge for them going to the game 4 here, Chalk.
Oh, 100% it will be. Absolutely.
See, that's what what the teams wanted to come in and accomplish is take that game 3. Because now you got to win game 4. There's a bunch of pressure. You gotta come in and be ready to play. And it appears that once again, Tampa and Buffalo persevered.
Yeah. Indeed. Trying to refresh your camera there. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Now you're moving around with me here. I can see it, and here we go. Big opportunities here. St. Louis now on their way back. They managed to kill off that penalty. Here's Mancy. Here's Brooksy now. He gets knocked off the puck. St. Louis coming back the other way. Here's Bobs. That pass down, shot on, and a big save there. Bob's able to get the puck back. Down low, will send it up to the point, to Legault. Legault to OC. That shot gets blocked on the way to the net. St. Louis, tons of pressure here. And Edmonton. Edmonton having to come up with Edmonton goalie there having to come up with a huge stop.
Yeah, Edmonton's gonna wanna get some clean outbreaks here. They want to start giving St. Louis not enough room, not a lot of room. They gotta kind of.
And there it is. Oh no, they're calling it back. It looked like Edmonton had the goal, but they called it back.
And it looks like a classic goalie interference call.
Yeah. There we go. How's the stream looking, boys?
Yeah, I'm a little behind since I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I apologize, man. That seems to be saving
so
me at least a little bit.
If I didn't speak, that's why, because I was behind.
All good. All good. Is Rye Dog out there? I think Rye Dog was supposed to be in the lineup. Shot and scores, and St. Louis takes it.
Yeah.
If that was overtime, and obviously it was.
It's gotta be.
Off a skate out front, and that will do it. Oh boy. Edmonton down 3-0. The New York Rangers down 3-0. The Philadelphia Flyers came back. We're going to go back to the 4-game screen now. Rangers still not back up and running. Philadelphia and Buffalo. Philadelphia already up 1-0 here. like I said, statement time for Philadelphia. They needed this here tonight.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge goal. And it looks like they're going on a power play as well. So it'll be really interesting if Philly can capitalize on this power play, and
Yeah.
we'll see how Buffalo looks like when they're down in this if this game, if Philadelphia was to make it to 2.
Yeah, and right now, you know, gotta ask the question. What do you think? I'm sure we can imagine the New York locker room right now, but if you're in that Edmonton locker room, what are you thinking right now?
In the Edmonton locker room,
Yeah,
I just want to say, just go out, kind of have like a fun mentality. You don't want to get frustrated right now. You guys have been playing really great. If you look at all your games, they've all been a 1-goal game. You've been in it all 3 games. I think you just got to come in and just play your heart out, and um, you know, just get pucks deep and try to get those grimy goals. Make it hard for the Blues.
yeah,
Uh, when they leave their zone, entering into into the Edmonton zone.
yeah. No, yeah, some big changes. Um, Edmonton is going to need to make if they're going to get one out of this series right now.
And most importantly, you got to stay out of the box. You got to,
Absolutely,
because if you make mistakes on the Blues, they're only going to make you pay.
100%, and they will make you pay again and again and again. Yeah, so it looks like the stream is running pretty well here so far, guys. And again, one more time, just want to reiterate, if it does lag out or it does slow down, I apologize profusely. It took a look here, and Rogers is actually doing work in the area, so there might be intermittent outages or slowdowns. So I apologize. Horrible night for them to be doing this. And don't forget to also shot and scores. Philadelphia up 2-0. And Revel
Yeah,
getting it done.
yeah, and they didn't capitalize on the PP, but I'm sure they had momentum. It seemed like usually it would go to the other team, but Philadelphia was able to kind of use their power play advantage to scoring that goal here.
That they were. And, quick reminder, we will be live after the games tonight in the Chalk Zone. I'm hoping to have a few guests with us and hoping all of you guys will stick around for that. And if you want to join us in the Chalk Zone, by all means, feel free. Shot and scores. And there's the New York Rangers on the board first in this one.
Yeah, and that's going to be huge for the Rangers. They are at home. You know, they did get blown out that first game, but the Rangers have very, very skilled forwards, and I feel like they can get it done here tonight in Game 4. I'm gonna expect a different Rangers game here. We'll actually see the Rangers like we've seen them all regular season.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Let me see something here. Jesus, this will not go away. Seems that the Buffalo stream is a little bit slow right now. Just going to try something different here. Yeah, that one keeps buffering. The rest of them seem to be fine.
That could be on their issue then, maybe on their
I think
side.
so, yeah. Sorry, guys. This cough just will not go away no matter what I'm trying.
And so far the Edmonton and St. Louis and Vancouver and Arizona hasn't started. Do we know what Vancouver and Arizona did Game 1?
I know
I
Vancouver
thought
won.
Vancouver was
Yeah.
winning.
Vancouver won. I just don't know what the final score was there.
Got you.
See here?
I could see Arizona bouncing back here. They got the forwards. They definitely have built a well-rounded team. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
see them. I don't see them going away against Vancouver. I think they're gonna put up a huge fight. It looks like The Buffalo and Philly is going into intermission tied. Up Philly up 2-0.
And speaking of 2-0, the Rangers just scoring again. The Rangers up now 2-0.
And goal there by It's Freak Psycho.
Yep.
That's the kind of talent that they have on that team. I mean, if you look at it,
Oh,
you
they got a
got
solid
Obi,
squad.
you got Frisch, but you got Frag, Psycho, Cavries, Liam. You got guys that can get it done here for the Rangers for sure. Chalk.
Yeah, and Buffalo taking another penalty, so Philadelphia going back on the power play here. New York Rangers up 2-0 over Tampa, and Vancouver ready to go here against Arizona. And who knows, are we going to see a tied series again at the end of the night tonight, or do you think Vancouver can take this game 3?
I think if the Vancouver defense came out this game here, Chuck, like we've seen them in round one, I could definitely see them taking Arizona's game from them.
100%, but this run and gun style game is exactly what Arizona did to Nashville, right? So
Yeah.
who does it benefit more, right? And that's really going to be the question.
Yeah, and you kind of saw with Nashville, they kind of crumbled once Arizona resorted to that game plan.
Yes.
100%.
100%.
But I think Vancouver kind of does a similar play style, so I think that's why we've seen these teams go back and forth like they have.
Yeah. Watching carefully. Going back. Ooh, that shot from the neutral zone on net there for Buffalo.
All right, Chalk. I think we have someone coming in here soon.
Oh, we do we?
Yeah, I got some confirmation that he is ready. Clint, if you want to come up when you're ready, just come on up.
Very good. Yeah, watching carefully now. Rangers still up 2-0. Philadelphia still up 2-0. No, sorry. Psycho strikes again. It's 3-0 Rangers. Right as I'm saying it. I went to look up and I saw somebody putting their hands up. And there they were.
And you said that was Freak again?
Yeah, Psycho getting that one.
Yeah, he's coming up here huge for the Rangers.
Massive right now. It has been absolutely huge. So everybody, there we go. There's Buffalo getting back at it. They get one here, so it's now 2-1.
Yeah,
Philadelphia and that one. New York up 3-0. Still no score between Vancouver and Arizona, and I am actually surprised about that. Edmonton. Still waiting on St. Louis here. Not sure exactly what's going on. It is 10:45, but they should be going any time now. While we do have a couple seconds here, and hopefully I don't have to interrupt him too much. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with us the director of the 6HL. It is Clint. How are you doing, Clint?
Hey, guys. I'm doing well. How are you?
Not too bad. So, heard that you had some exciting news for the 6HL community.
Yeah, so keep it pretty pretty short and sweet here for you guys. I know you guys got a lot going on. Yeah, so the first of many changes are officially underway. And right off the top, 6HL, first big change going into season 14 is removing our Friday night games.
Ooh.
So we will officially just be running Monday to Thursday, starting season 14.
Okay.
And in doing so, that means, what are we doing? Usually we're doing, 5 nights a week, 2 games a night, which was 10 games a week. Now removing that would limit our games a week. We've thought about that, and to keep it competitive and switch things up a little bit, So we're going to be doing Monday to Thursday, 3 games a night. We have officially getting ready to go to post the announcement. With our new game times going to be 9, 9:40, and 10:20, all Eastern Standard Time, starting fresh in the new season.
Starting fresh in the new season definitely sounds good. And, as a bonus, if you're going 3 games over the 4 nights, that actually means there's 2 more games a week. That puts it up to 12 as opposed to 10.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so that's good. Kind of, that'll get us to what, a 76 game schedule?
That depends on what we run into here. We also got to think of some of the summer holidays coming in. You got 4th of July,
Yeah.
Canada Day there. So you're going to have a little bit of holidays that come into play that always determine kind of how many games we play. But based off of a rough estimate right now, we're probably sitting around that 66 game window again.
Very good. And really quickly, not to interrupt, but the Tampa Bay Lightning have just scored. It's now 3-1 for New York there in Tampa. Wow.
It'll be interesting, those guys, that's for sure. You never know what's going to happen in some of these games, especially at this point of the season where, something can change so quickly and change the tempo of the game and get someone right back into it.
Exactly. And these playoff games are always fun to watch. Here we are watching, still no score in Vancouver, Arizona. I'm actually disappointed in these guys. This has been an absolute goal fest all series, and haven't seen anything. But no, that is exciting. Going to the 4 nights, 3 games a night. Are there any other changes that we can expect, or are you guys gonna kind of hold off and put that out with the rule book?
So there are going to be a little bit of some changes. We're just doing the fine tuning of them. Still have to do some rules meeting here in the next couple of weeks before we officially make those changes and have them announced to the league. Yeah. But there is more to come. One of those, I guess I can say one more thing.
Yep.
Sign-ups for season 14 are going to be dropped in the next 45 minutes.
Nice. Very good. So if you're watching, now's the time. 45.
We'll be dropping those shortly here.
Yeah, within the next hour, you can start signing up for season 14 to get in on all the 6HL action, all season long, powered by Sports Gamer.
Yeah, and in doing so, we have a dedicated channel that we have just created that will have the sign-up sheet there, as well as the proof sign-up, so you can see if you've signed up on your own instead of having to check with staff.
Perfect. Absolutely.
Easy perfect. Little, yeah.
Nice little tool.
No, absolutely.
Perfect. That is absolutely fantastic. Well, glad to hear it. Any predictions for tonight there, Clint? Or are you going to stay away from that?
Ooh. That's hard to say. I've played, with most of these guys over the years, so it's hard to say. What are we at right now for the series after game 3s?
Well, New York Rangers right now are currently down 3-0. They lost game 3, but they're up 3-1 here in the second period there. Buffalo won the game 3, putting that series at 2-1. Vancouver won game 3, putting them up 2-1. And Edmonton lost to St. Louis in game 3, so they're down 3-0 now as well.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say. St. Louis is a good team out there. LA is a good team out there. Arizona is a good team out there. So, I don't see a sole set winner on any of these series tonight, unless one team gets that sweep. Everyone here is competitive at this stage of the game, and it's basically you don't know what's going to happen here anymore, and that's what I love about this league. Couple of years ago, always could tell who was basically going to win. As soon as you had that one team, and you have those people, even last season, the season before that, we're always like, oh hey, yeah, no, this team's going to win, and it never does. Like last season, for example, everyone was thinking, I can't remember who it was, but you have those teams that everyone's competitive, even if people think it's going to be the number one team, they're going to run through everyone. They don't. They have troubles along the way. they make it to the finals. It's not like it's a sweep. They push for game 6 and 7, so it's always competitive, and that's honestly the goal we're going for here.
No, 100%. It is good to see that leveled playing field here in the 6HL. Even the battle into the playoffs between Vegas and LA was great to watch. Really quickly, guys, just a quick update in case you missed it there on the bottom right-hand side. St. Louis now up 1-0 over Edmonton. If they can hold on to this lead or build on it, that'll be it for Edmonton. Edmonton on the verge of elimination here. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. You never know, though. Only 1-goal games.
That's it. Let me ask the two of you, because I know you guys have been around the 6HL for quite some time. Has there ever been a reverse sweep where somebody's been down 3-0 in a series and actually come back to take it to game 7 and win that you can recall?
I want to say yes. The most recent thing that I can remember, like sweeps related, that was kind of odd, but kind of humorous at the same time, was there was an ongoing thing where for the first round the team swept, and then the second round the team that did the swept in the first round ended up getting swept, and I think it went into the third round and someone else got swept. There's a weird scenario. I think that was like that was a couple seasons ago, where it was just one of those weird instances where it's like, well, you don't see this every day.
No.
Oh, I remember that. I think that was Calgary. That was Zaramon's team that got swept.
And then it was like a bunch of people got swept. Yeah, it was like a weird scenario. It was like you would sweep a team and then you'd get swept, and you're like,
how did that team end up winning if they got swept themselves?
Well, it depends on who you're going up against in that confidence, right? You may think you're too big. Oh, there we go, guys. We got a goal. Buffalo has just scored, so that game is tied 2-2.
And is that series 3-0 or is that 2-1?
No, that's 2-1 right now. Philadelphia did win. Game 3. Yeah.
Okay.
It did? I thought Buffalo won.
No. Philadelphia won game 3, 4-2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they are in it. We will definitely be seeing a game 5. That's for sure. It's just a matter of under what conditions.
Throughout that outage, I got confused. I really thought Buffalo won that
Same
game
here.
3.
And St. Louis now up 2-0 over the Edmonton Oilers. Oh boy. I
just gotta slow it down, compose themselves a little bit,
and
just erase the deficit in their mind and just play a game. Try and get that next one.
Exactly. Try and do the best they can to get that next one and get back into this thing. They have to do something. I know took a little bit of heat and probably made myself a couple enemies in calling the sweep in that series. But guys, this was the reason why. Like I said, it was sometimes the lack of defense. They could score at will, but St. Louis has a great defense. If you can't hold them accountable defensively, you're in big trouble against the St. Louis team, and it's turning out to be exactly that. And it's a shame to see. I'm hoping Zerk and the boys can pull it off here. All they need is one to get back into this one, but they got to do it soon.
Yeah, and it looks like the Blues scored a third goal.
Yeah, and there's
Chalk
3-0 now for St. Louis.
It might be one of those times you want to call a quick timeout, get a nice regroup, and get back at it.
Yep, and up in the top left-hand corner, Buffalo and Philadelphia all tied up at 44 seconds remaining in that one. So it looks like we might be getting a little bit of overtime hockey here in Game 4. Always exciting.
What time did you say?
I said 44 seconds. There was 44 seconds. And,
I thought you said 2 minutes because I was like, man, you're behind.
No. 44 seconds in the third, tied up at 2.
Yeah, Philadelphia whatever you do, don't take another bad pen like we saw in Game 2 last night
And
with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, sorry, and St. Louis scores again. It is now 4-0, 42 seconds remaining in the first period. Edmonton cannot find an answer for this St. Louis team.
Yeah, and you thought the Vancouver and Arizona teams they were eventually going to let up, but it seems like Edmonton could not maintain how they've been playing in the last previous 3 games here, Chalk.
Yeah, yeah. No, they need something. They need to find an answer. It was going to be goaltending for them tonight, and goaltending and defense, and so far that has failed them here. Still a chance. Lots of hockey left to play with 2 periods remaining, but down 4-0. Edmonton does have to kick it into high gear as they move into the second period. We're going into the first intermission there. Again, the New York Rangers up currently 3-1. 8:20 remaining in the third period there. Vancouver and Arizona in their second intermission. It's 1-0 for Vancouver right now. Some great hockey here tonight. And yes, we are getting some overtime hockey. Buffalo, Philadelphia going to overtime.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. Absolutely
And,
love it.
And if Philadelphia does end up taking this game 4, I'm gonna think that they kind of want to build off what they did tonight and then utilize that in games 5 and 6.
Yes. And the New York Rangers, Freak Psycho, scoring again. New York now up 4-1. Man.
And it looks like Psycho was the goatee tonight with the natural Hattie.
Yep.
Good to see that the Rangers has some leadership going on right now in their locker room.
Yep.
With Freak scoring a hat trick in Game 4 to keep the Rangers' hopes, playoff hopes alive, and maybe they won't see the golf course just yet here in Hollywood.
Yet.
I mean, Chalk.
Yeah. No, it's all right. I'll be Hollywood for a night. No, remember, he's supposed to be Hollywood. I'm supposed to be Dollywood. At some at some point we'll get there. I'll go for the name change, and I'll be I'll be Mrs. Dollywood to his Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe the next time he comes on stream, I'll do that just to throw him off.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Big opportunity there. Arizona pressuring. I don't know if you're watching, but Arizona just right now pressuring Vancouver. Trying to get something going here, but nothing just yet.
Isn't Vancouver away?
Oh, sorry, that was Vancouver. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, man, it's hard to tell with these.
Yeah, no,
screens.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Big shot on. Oh, huge save there in the Philadelphia game. And here comes Philadelphia back the other way now. Still holding it. That will get set back down around the net. Buffalo able to pick that up. No, great job. Pass out front. That shot goes wide.
I'm a little behind here, Chalk.
Yeah, sorry, buddy, but yeah. So we got a power play coming. Buffalo taking a penalty, and here in overtime, Philadelphia is going to get the opportunity on the power play. Oh, yeah, and boy.
I can't stress enough on taking penalties, especially in overtime. You don't want to be taking penalties now. You want to play discipline. You don't want to be making mistakes, because one mistake and that team, I don't care if it's Buffalo or Philly, they will make you pay. As the Rangers make it 5-1, Jermaine kind of solidifies Game 4.
Yeah.
Keeping the Rangers playoff hopes alive for one more day.
Yeah,
or maybe 2.
Yeah, and they are going to Game 5, potentially Game 6 tomorrow. 9 seconds remaining there. Philadelphia and Buffalo.
Loxy says they seen the golf course after Game 5. So
keep up that confidence there, Loxies. Keep up that confidence. I just can't wait till we get to see you and your brother. And so the Rangers win it. And, oh boy, St. Louis scores again. It is now 5-0 for St. Louis.
Yeah, and if you're Edmonton right now, you gotta make something happen.
Yeah, there's still time here. You got about a period and a half remaining. But if Edmonton is going to do something, they have to do it quickly. There's no more messing around, no more waiting here. Ooh, good opportunity there. Big shot on. Oh, Philadelphia absolutely buzzing right now. They are all, oh, shot on. Oh, what a save.
And I don't mean to cut you off there, but it looks like if you're listening and if you're in the Discord, signups just dropped. So go ahead and sign up for season 14, and let's make it a better one than season 13 here, guys.
Yeah, you know, Azurian, all that talk from Edmonton and they about to join Colorado. You know, it's not over yet. Can't say that just yet. But, you know, to that point, yeah, I think there is a little bit of I think not playing that game 7. You know, they had a little too much confidence. They needed to work for that win and just getting that win. And they needed to come out with better defense than what we've seen. And it is super unfortunate here, but you know, this is right now where we are. Zerk is actually here with us. Zerk, if you want to come on in and talk, buddy, by all means, put up your hand. Yeah. Here we go. Let me get him in here now.
And Hollywood, I don't mean to be superstitious, but maybe playing that game 7 cursed the Oilers.
You mean Chalk? I'm still not Hollywood. You can call me Dollywood if you want, but don't call me Hollywood.
Call you Hollywood again.
Yeah, you did. So here with us right now, the game that we were just talking about, St. Louis and Edmonton. Edmonton currently down 5-0, 3 seconds remaining in the second. Zerk, what's a thought right now?
Well, TJ, to be honest, I think the season is a little over.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good run, but I think it's over.
Oh, you still got a period, man. We've seen you guys score 5 in a period before.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree on that aspect. You know, we can score and we definitely, you know, still have fight, but I think our team's kind of fallen apart, especially after that game that we just lost. That really just brought them down, and I could tell they don't really have much fight left anymore. They kind of just want the season done. I can tell, which kind of sucks, but the guys are at that point, I think.
No, and it's an absolute shame.
Yeah.
You know, watching you guys all season, you know, and the progression of that locker room, you know, just the changes that were made, the group that you brought in, on paper, you know, probably one of the most dangerous teams, but at the end of the day, the difference maker appears to be, you know, like I mentioned once before, the defense. The defense was my concern for you guys, and here in round 2, you know, versus Colorado, you guys were able to figure it out. But here against St. Louis, there just hasn't seemed to be an answer for anything on this St. Louis team. And I'm sure the focus was to put it all on defense, but then the guys can't get it going offensively.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Starting out this series, it was heavily we were going to go defensive. Patmo was our big target, you know, guard him, and we should slow down their top line, which we did tremendous yesterday. You know, we had a great game, but for some reason we just couldn't bear anything. Their goalie yesterday, I think his name was Lackey.
Yeah.
He played outstanding. He was an amazing goalie yesterday. But that doesn't you can't say anything about that. We should be able to put 3 or 4 goals in the back of the net as a top line. You know what I mean? So
yeah, exactly.
We definitely didn't play as good as we should yesterday, so it affects everything. But we have a great team, but I just don't feel everybody bought in and really what's the word to use? They didn't really care because I don't know. They didn't have the right owners. I could put it. You know, they don't respect owners that aren't their bros, I guess you could say.
Maybe. I guess. Do you think a portion of this does come from the game 7 not happening, right? You guys had that amazing comeback win in game 6 where you guys were down 4-1. Ended up coming back and winning that game. Came back winning that game 5-4 without taking it to overtime. The following night we were supposed to get the game 7. All the boys were hyped. We were ready to go. And it doesn't happen. Do you think that mentally, like that has a little bit to do with it, not actually earning the move on to the next round?
No, and I totally agree with you. We definitely we were all ready. We were hyped. Our other line was hyping up our guys that were in game 7. Like giving us, telling us we can do it. So we're all ready. And then to get the message that they didn't have a lineup and that they're forfeiting definitely sucked. And
Yeah.
all we got was the message that they were forfeiting. We didn't get a message. Can we reschedule? Can we push the game time a little later? Nothing. Just a forfeit straight up. And I'm not gonna reach out and say, okay, do you want to reschedule? Do you want to this that? He should reach out to me and reschedule or talk to me. It's not. I have my line ready to play. He doesn't have his ready to play. So on him, he should reach out to me and figure out an alternate scenario besides just forfeiting the game and saying we're done with our season, goodbye, because it looks bad on us. But in reality, we were ready to play and we would have rescheduled, but they didn't even talk to us about it once.
Yeah, and I know it is also unfortunate because I know like behind the scenes the league was really involved in trying to get them 6, and then last minute another guy just wasn't able to make it. It seemed like the Cards, whatever the reason is, it didn't go, and it's a shame. I think Colorado deserved better. I think your boys deserved better. We're getting sorry, don't mean to go off here, but we're getting a second overtime period now between Philadelphia and Buffalo. That one is still tied there. St. Louis just scoring again. It's now 6-0 for St. Louis
6-0.
over Edmonton.
Holy man.
Yeah. It's
what's that Buffalo and Philly series at now?
Right now, Philly won game 3. So the series is 2-1. They're going into their second overtime now with the game tied 2-2.
Oh, Webby's gonna come out huge.
Yeah. Is it gonna be Webby or is it gonna be Biz? There you go, chat. Do you think is it gonna be Webby or is it gonna be Biz?
I think they subbed out Biz for Webby if I'm correct.
On Philly? No, Biz is.
If I'm correct on that, I might be wrong there, TJ, but I believe they did.
I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll have to see. I thought it was Biz that was still out there. Oh, it is. Well, yeah, Webby. Okay, no, you're right.
Yep, it's Webby, 8-Ball, and Black and Warcage.
Ooh, so is it going to 8-Ball? Because that guy.
Yeah, we never know. I guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Oh, but I had a great season, and
well, I guess I'm glad to hear that. And I guess that was going to be my other question for you. Like, what's the likelihood? I know summer season's coming up. You like to do a lot of fishing, even if it's not in an ownership capacity. Are we going to see you back in the 6HL for season 14?
I'm definitely going to come back and sign up, but I don't think I'm going to manage because every season I haven't managed, I've won a cup. So I guess it's I guess maybe that's telling me I shouldn't manage for a little while.
Fair enough, right?
Yeah.
Take it and try and do what you can. Oh, Philadelphia with an opportunity here. Loose puck in front of the net. Oh, Buffalo able to pick that one up. That was a dangerous sequence there. Great job by Philadelphia getting into the zones, and now here comes Philadelphia back again. Oh man, this has been some great hockey here tonight. Yeah, again, got to say, man, feel sorry for the boys. You guys had one hell of a season. Played well. Pushed yourself through to the second round. And just, it was going to be no easy task against St. Louis. It's going to be no easy task for anybody. But, to get shut out twice, twice in this series and lose 4 straight. That's got to be tough.
Yeah.
Definitely glad you're here. And there you go, St. Louis scoring again. It's now 7-0.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. I will say the boys are definitely not going to be proud after that. It happens. They're a great team, and I'm going to say they're probably going to go all the way. Nobody can stop them. Like that's their second line putting up 7 goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just imagine what their first line will do, and like, not to be cocky, but our first line can probably, compete with every first line in this league. You know what I mean?
Oh, they can cook.
And St. Louis's top line is pretty nasty. Pat Mo, the Don, they're great dudes and even better players.
Oh, they are fantastic guys. Absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic guys, and that is it. St. Louis taking the sweep against Edmonton. They're moving on to round 3. Zerk, rough, but definitely glad to have you here, man. Glad you came in to talk. Always do appreciate it. She's too young for you. Where are all the Canuck doubters now? And that's it. Philadelphia scores. This series is tied at 2. Unbelievable. What a game. Second overtime. Buffalo was confident walking into this one that they'd be able to dominate. And Philadelphia said, "Hold my beer." Oh man. Unbelievable. What a game.
Yeah, it looked like Buffalo tried to go D to D at the point, and I was picked off by the center to pass it to the left wing for a easy breakaway there, Chalk.
Yeah. It was. Yes, furious. Let's go Philly. Let's
Who
go
scored that goal?
Philly. It looks
Furious
like
did.
Was it Furious? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got you.
Right on.
But nope, I'm gonna hop out of here, TJ. I got a few other things I gotta do, but I definitely appreciate everything you and Harry and all the media guys have done. It's been a blast. Clint, all the admins, you guys have done an amazing job, and I'm only looking forward to what you guys have in store to better 6HL, and like I said, I'm looking forward to it, and I thank you guys again.
No, Zerk, thank you, man.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Appreciated the early season interview with you, man. Always enjoy talking to you. Tough way to go out, man, but thank you very much for coming on in here, man. I really appreciate it. And, best of luck next season.
Yep, thank you guys, you as well. And I'll definitely be watching the streams, and maybe I'll hop in, once or twice again throughout the rest of the playoffs and have a little chat.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, anytime you want to come on in, buddy. My house is yours. Come on in. I'm more than happy to have
Appreciate
you. The water's
much,
always warm in
TJ.
the hot tub, buddy. All right.
I appreciate it, and I'll be talking to you guys soon.
Sounds good. Sounds
All right.
good.
Yep. Okay, see you guys later.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And in here with us now, going to get him in right away because I know these guys wanted to go up 3-1 in their series against Arizona. It is the owner of the Vancouver Canucks, I'm sure, here to give it to me because I said Arizona was going to take this series because it was going to favor them, but you guys played some hella defense and absolutely ran ruckshot over these boys tonight. Oh my lettuce, how are you guys feeling right now?
We're pretty excited to get the 2 wins, TJ.
Oh,
thanks for having me.
No problem.
You see your boy drop the gloves?
Yes. Yeah, you know what? I wanted to bring it up, but I wanted to bring it up, but we were chatting, so I held off. Again, because we were chatting. But dude, I always love seeing fights. I don't care what people say. It's a game, and you remove that. Who cares, man? It is a game. Drop the mitts here and there, let it out.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too happy with it. I ran one of their guys, and one of his buddies decided to, act tough. But at that point, you gotta take care of business.
Yeah. Well, exactly. But good on you for throwing down. So now you guys are up 3-1 in this series. I guess the real question now becomes what. No, obviously I don't expect you to give me what the full game plan is. But what is the what's the mentality going into Game 5?
We're just gonna keep shooting the puck on their tendies. You know, they can't stop everything. They got two good goalies, but we've proven we can put up numbers on them. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
with repetition.
Exactly, 100%. You know, it was interesting to see because you know I've been saying I said in my preview that this was going to be the highest scoring series. This one obviously being lower scoring. You know, definitely different to see. Is the mentality going to be more on the defense now? Just completely shutting them down, get that one goal, and then just shut it down from there?
No, you know, I think we're gonna ramp up the offense. I think our defensive game is fine. We're gonna keep our foot right on the gas pedal.
Attaboy.
Try to wrap it up as quick as we can because you know they're gonna be rolling out their top line. We think.
Yeah.
At least for the next game, you know, and they're one of the best lines, if not the best, I think, in the league. They're extremely hard to handle.
Definitely, they can be. 100%. And Panchies in here. Panchies, how are you feeling? Your boy's up 3-1 now.
Didn't even watch the game.
Here's my big issue is I really need to start briefing Lettuce before we have these conferences because no, we're gonna stick to defense, Coach.
And he can do whatever he wants, you know.
See, we have our powwow at around 7:30 a.m. tomorrow, and we'll have to chat on what we're gonna be working on or what we're gonna be discussing going forward. But I know Lettuce is high off a couple wins here, which is good.
Yeah.
But you know how it is. He said most of it. Our defense is solid, but the reason why we are where we are is because of our defense. We got to keep focused on that.
Yeah.
And he knows that. He knows I'm only joking with him, but that's the most important.
And by the way, we need a goalie for our Sixes team. Just throwing that out there. Feel free to invite me to a party.
Anybody want to play net and pubs? We're waiting on one. We got 5 in the lobby.
No,
so
there
I appreciate
you go,
it, guys.
Harry.
I appreciate all you guys do. It's really cool. So thanks for your time.
No, awesome, Panchies. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. And good luck to you guys tomorrow. You guys have done a fantastic job. Right on. Well, you know, while we do still have you in here, I want to get somebody else in here that picked up a couple wins tonight too. Let's see if I don't know why he hasn't put his hand up yet here. So I'm going to invite him in, and hopefully he sees it and joins. Black and Warcage. Trying to get him in. You can either put your hand up or select. There he is, Black and Warcage, down 2-0, walking into tonight. And you guys came up huge, absolutely huge with the 2 dubs.
Yeah, definitely big games for us, and the guys came through. Furious in that, definitely had some pretty good saves. I mean, had us definitely thinking that it was over a couple times.
Oh, 100%. You know, again, right there's my bias, right? Obviously, I'm on Philadelphia, so I'm going to be rooting for Philadelphia. But it was like a switch flipped tonight because the kind of hockey that we saw Philadelphia play tonight versus last night was just it's night and day. You know, what was the chat before you guys went out there tonight?
I think most of it was, you know, we knew that we could definitely play better. Yesterday, the first game, you know, going down 4-0, that was that was rough to watch, and then a couple pens in that first game too, and then the second game, it was. I thought we had it most of the way, and then to lose that, I don't want to put it on one play, right? But taking a pen there at the end was kind of rough. They score right after to take it to OT. And I think that the conversation was mostly just about just stick to our game. You know, we know that we have a good defensive team. When we like to play 5 men back, so when we have that, that's what we got to stick to. You know, the trap, kind of play our game and not let them dictate the pace. And that's what we went in tonight, kind of playing like that.
Well, that's exactly what I said in the preview, right? If this Philadelphia team can play the trap as a team, the scoring opportunities will come, and they can beat this Buffalo team. And I still stand by it. And so it was great to see you guys picking up a couple dubs tonight. Absolutely massive, and glad to see it coming from you and you out there. Look at you putting in some work.
I know, right? I wanted to take all the credit. I was like, Hattie, let's go.
Let's go.
I can. I still want to give it most of it to Furious. I'm going to say that if I had to pick a star of the game, it would definitely be him. I think we played well defensively, and that they have a very solid squad over there in Buffalo, as I'm sure everybody knows. But we're still going to focus on our game.
100%. Lettuce, were you watching that Philly game at all?
Sorry, TJ. I was too busy getting 2 wins myself.
Congratulations on those.
Yeah.
But you're up 3-1, right?
Yeah, we're up 3-1. Sorry. I wasn't even aware that you got 2 wins. What's it even over there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
2-2
yeah,
now.
it is. But now I gotta root for who you guys playing against?
Arizona.
Arizona.
Now
Now I gotta root for
hey,
Arizona. Thanks.
Now when I go to the barber and I'm throwing darts, where to hit, I'll just throw it at your piece of bulletin board material. It's fine.
Oh,
All good.
I mean, the only
there
time
you
that we
go.
could meet would be in the finals, right? So you get there, I'll get my squad there.
Oh my God!
Then
Could you imagine?
we'll
That would
just
be
take it there.
that would be a phenomenal final series.
I would love
Philadelphia
to.
and
Is
Vancouver.
Statius actually playing for you guys over there now, or?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, he's there.
He's
He's
around.
there. He's a good player. He's a
Must
good
be
player.
nice
He's
to have
around for
him
the playoffs, and that's
Must
what
be nice.
what we're gonna stick with.
Yeah, when that guy shows up, he is something. He is something absolutely different and an awful lot of fun to watch. Harry, what about you've been quiet this whole time?
What's up, Harry? Welcome
Hey
to your own
boys.
show.
I got a question for War Cage here.
Uh,
Looking at you guys coming in today, you guys picked up 2 huge wins. What are some key factors that you're gonna take in tomorrow for 5 and 6?
Well, I think mostly it's going to be not to get away from our game. I know that I think what happened that second game yesterday was kind of too focused on we scored some, we're up by 2, we scored, let's keep scoring. But it's just got to be playing our game rather than again letting them dictate the pace. I think kind of sticking to that and realizing that we do have a solid defensive core back there. Shane, Cool. Then we have Ale, right?
Underrated.
And A-Hawks on standby. TJ on standby. So he came in. You won
Hey,
first game or helped us win the first game.
Exactly. I helped you guys win the first game, and I'm always willing to come in and take a 5-minute major to set an example of what not to do.
Yeah, not gonna be lying. I was like, oh, get TJ in here, he can cover. And then you got in. I was like, oh, okay, cool. We had to take a few pens, and then bam, you took a 5.
Yeah, but that was a bullshit penalty. I don't care what anybody says. That was a pure bullshit penalty. Yeah.
I don't know if I can call you a goon on your own show, but
dude, I'll take that any day of the week. I'm a fucking goon. Hell yeah.
You can play on Lettuce's team and maybe get into a fight.
Let's go. Always willing to drop the mids, baby. No fucking truck either. Never. Ever. I'm going to hit you clean. No, it was, again, just absolutely great hockey from both of you guys here tonight. Aside from St. Louis, the only team's picking up 2 dubs. Edmonton out early. Is this, we had Zerk in here, like he said, the boys were a little deflated. Let's just get the answer here. Is anybody in here actually surprised right now with the sweep, St. Louis over Edmonton?
If I have to be honest, I am not surprised just because how much Colorado gave Edmonton a real fight in that round 1. They took them to game 7. I think if Edmonton was able to go into Colorado in that series and beat them in 5 or potentially sweep them, I think they would be, we would see them as a dangerous team.
Yeah.
But I think they had struggles even in that series, which just carried over to round 2.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And St. Louis is going to be the beast, but you can't just focus on King Patmo, right? They have so many tools over there. It's definitely looking like, it's going to be St. Louis and Vancouver in those Western finals. I don't want to speak too soon there, Lettuce, but how do you feel about that? What would be the approach to a St. Louis series? You're on mute, by the way.
We just gotta rent a house on the same street as Pat Mo and the Don, you know.
Yeah, get that two ping.
And bottle of two ping, you know.
Yeah.
No, I mean at that we just gotta. I mean, I think we played them earlier in the season and they handled us pretty easily. We just gotta do the best we can to put our clamps on them, you know, and try to beat them in transition off some turnovers. That's about your only beat bet off them, because when you try to ramp up your offensive game to match a team like that, you end up getting caught with your pants down, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
You end up beating yourself.
Well, maybe I can help you out by, making my prediction against you guys.
I mean, hey, any of these teams, I don't blame anyone for betting against us. We're just happy to be here and we're just doing the best we can, you know. We get a lot of depth and we're just, like I said, we're happy to be here and just happy to compete.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're getting wins with someone like myself playing regularly, but here we are, you know.
Hey man, you know, like, don't sell yourself short, Mister. Season 12 Norris winner.
I'm just kidding.
Let's not not to mention, right, like, you know, as I said on the last one, right, like the addition of Shem, known him from seasons past, different name.
Yeah.
There
he got a rough assignment last night.
Yeah,
for sure.
And he has stepped up. Key contributor. Yeah, that penalty in game 2 didn't end up costing you. It could have. But short of that one moment, right? That kid is just there's something special about him. Like the way that he's playing defensively, the way that he's sticking with the program, sticking with the fundamentals. Whatever you guys are doing with him, keep it going, because he's just become a lot of fun to watch.
We kind of just let him do his own thing, and when he gets a little bit too bold, we give the leash a tug, and tell him to relax.
Down, boy.
It seems to be working out pretty well.
Yeah, it works well with my dog too.
Not just him though. We had side effect happen tonight, and he led our team in points game 1. We had 5 or 6 points. And just another piece that we just had inserted in tonight, and he dominated.
Fantastic.
Just trying to do work.
Absolutely. Blacken, what about you guys? Who's that one player? Like, obviously we know Furious, but who's that one player over there right now that you're looking at and it's just like, wow, I can't believe we got this guy.
Oh, it's got to be me. I'm him. No, no, definitely. I think that if I had to pick one, which is very hard with the way that we've run our team, Biz is definitely a key contributor to our team. When he's there, he plays and he comes to play every night, so it's not like you get a different Biz, tonight than you may in 2 nights. No. So he's definitely very big to the team, because not only can he make those moves, but he also passes very well and he can drive the net, and he just draws defenders to him anyway. So even if he's not putting up points in the game, other people are, because he just kind of draws them towards him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, if I had to pick one, it'd definitely still be myself. But if I had to pick a second place, definitely Biz.
No, fair enough. And I'm glad that you brought him up. So I am curious. I am curious, and you don't have to say anything if you don't want to, right? You don't have to give away any trade secrets here. Biz was in the lineup for game 3, was out game 4. Was there a rhyme or reason to that, or was it just a matter of saving him so he can be in the next 3?
So just to point out, like this, Buffalo stayed with the same lineup in game 2 yesterday, and we wound up putting Biz in. To kind of, to get that offense going. Sometimes it's just the defenseman you're playing against. Sometimes it's just the line mates you are on forward with. But we put him in, and that he did exactly that. Scraggs and Fendi also helped with the putting up points. But it's definitely was something that we tried. It obviously didn't work for us. So he immediately after that said, "Don't worry, we're going to get him game 3." And he came to play game 3 as well. So he definitely called it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only reason why, is because 2 games in the first 4.
Right on. Well, that's Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. Tatius is a lot of fun to watch. On defense, Alapiro, um, just so many good guys in there. Um, Furious. The list goes on and on. Yourself and you're cool.
Oh, you don't have to pat me on the back.
No, dude, anytime. No, it's been fun being there and watching as, like you've pointed out before, everybody buying in. Because when it clicked, it clicked. And, when you can go down 2-0, and come back the next night, and make a statement the way that you guys did, that's something massive, to say the least. So, good on you guys tonight.
Yeah, and the one thing I think that we really have to focus on is, especially when you get 2 wins like that, it's kind of easy to count the other team out. And I promise we're definitely not doing that with Buffalo. We know they have a solid squad. And so we're kind of heading into this like it's 0-0. There's 3 games left.
Yeah.
I think it's important for us to take game 5. Obviously, we won 5 and 6, but I think it's important because if the home team keeps winning, then obviously that's not good for us, right?
Yeah.
And we don't want to go to a game 7, mostly because who wants to?
Yeah. Hey.
Besides maybe Edmonton.
I wouldn't mind a little bit.
That was a little jab. Sorry about that. No, definitely. And I would not. I mean, I would if because that means we're still in it, right? So it's better than not being in it. But
yeah. 100%.
At the same time, I'd rather get it done sooner than that.
Fair enough. That's a pretty solid answer. Yeah, and obviously winning on the road in Buffalo, game 5 is going to be huge for you guys if you can get it done there. Let me just see here. Oh, Busta came in, but he never put up his hand and he never jumped in. I guess he just wanted to listen. Guys, this has been absolutely fantastic. It is 11:33 here now. I got to be up at before the crack of dawn. I actually got to be up at 5:30. I got meetings with some big folks for the company that I work for tomorrow morning. But again, Oh My Lettuce, Black and Warcage, thank you guys so much for joining us here tonight. And again, congratulations, both of you guys coming away with 2 wins, especially for you, Black, and tying up the series. That's massive. And Lettuce, you guys I know are feeling good now with the 3-1 series lead. But I want to thank you guys for making the time and joining us here tonight.
Thanks for having me, TJ. I appreciate it.
Always, buddy. Always. You're welcome anytime. Same thing with you, Black. And you can even tell you're cool to stop by anytime.
Yeah, right. I think right now he's just kind of sick.
With advantageous moves, not passing.
No, I'm gonna leave now. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna continue that conversation. Come on, what? Can't be public enemy in there in the locker room. That's.
Yeah.
No, good luck though.
No, thank you, Black, and really appreciate you being here, buddy.
Thank you, and you guys have a good night.
Same to you.
All right.
All right, really quickly, he's had his hand up patiently for way too long right now. He's always the last guy that we bring in, and he's always a fun one, and I always got to remind him, careful what you say here, buddy. But please welcome from the New York Rangers, no management, but here's Cavries. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, chilling.
Big win in Game 4. So obviously extending the series, going to Game 5, but this means now the only way you're taking the series is by picking up the reverse sweep. Let's be honest, deep down gut feeling. How confident do you feel that you guys can win the next 3?
I mean, I feel pretty confident, to be honest,
Yeah.
We just got to get on our game, as you see in Game 2, passing, defense, and it came to help us out in Game 2.
Yeah.
So, tonight.
Oh, Game 4,
if we
Game 4, yeah.
Game 4. Well, it's second game of tonight.
Yeah.
But if we do that, I'm pretty sure we'll get the reverse sweep.
Right on, dude. Well, I know I myself will definitely be pulling for you. I know Hollywood is pulling for you. I don't know about Harry here. I think he's a Buffalo fan, or he's a Tampa fan.
No, I picked the Rangers in 6.
I know. I'm just Yeah, you know what? I gotta say, Harry, I'm proud of you because you haven't jumped wagon here with
Harry,
anything so far this season.
Harry doesn't
Or
dump the
this
wagon
this
on
week.
his boy, you know.
Yeah.
I have a question here for Carrie though.
Go ahead.
As a player standpoint, what are some key factors that you got to take into Game 5? I know you guys are looking. Chalk mentioned about reverse sweep, but I think you guys got to take it one game at a time. What are some things that you guys need to bring to your play that we haven't seen this far in this series into Game 5 tomorrow?
Just passing, teamwork, and just fucking, just shooting the puck, getting it on net, and not holding it for too long. And I think we got it.
Dirty goals.
So 30
Also,
goals.
Also, when you guys went down 3 on the series, what was the morale like going into that Game 4, and what was said going into that Game 4? Did anyone step up and say something that got you guys the victory in that game?
Yes, I'm gonna be honest. I was the one that stepped up and said something. Like we have a management in there, but it always can't come from the management. It has to come from other teammates too. So I was the one that said something, and it was basically about passing quicker passes and better defense, and that was it. So, and we came out in the Game 4 and jumped on the board really early. So
Fantastic.
Yeah, as we saw Freak get a hat trick in that Game 4. How crucial has he been for you guys in these playoffs?
pretty crucial, he's a good player. He's a good player. He knows what he's doing. He's been very crucial, especially this game. Like I think our line was crucial with me, Obi, and Frisch, but with the way he played tonight, he was very crucial. Like, speaking of Obi, he's in here, but yeah, no, he was crucial. He came up, I had to get us up on the board early in that Game 3, and then he just took over. So it is what it is.
No, and it's good to see when things are clicking, things are motoring along the way that they are. And like I said, I'm gonna be pulling for you guys. I'm gonna be rooting for you guys. If I could go and get myself a Rangers jersey tomorrow, I would.
I'll mail it right to you. You want Messier? Messier is the advantage, Ed. They won today 5-1.
Oh man, are you kidding me? It would have to be Panarin. It would have to be Panarin.
Yo, my bro, bread man.
Why him?
Why Panarin? Great community guy, man. Not just a great player, but like a great community guy. Does a lot of work for local children's charities there in New York. Not to mention, he's involved in a bunch of food kitchen programs. Frisch pointed it out in the interview that I did with him. He was one of the only Russian-born players to actually speak out against Vladimir Putin's war in Ukraine, which I know can be obviously a divisive topic to say the least, right? Considering that it, for all intents and purposes, it is a proxy war. But nonetheless, right? It's like I said, I think he's just a great player, great all-around guy, and yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Respect it, respect it.
No.
Respect it. It's I feel like all of the Rangers are just good.
Yeah.
Outside of the NHL community,
Yep.
Like, so it's just that. I'm watching Vegas Winnipeg 3-1 Winnipeg right now. So
yeah.
But yeah, we they were. I seen them in the chat. Also, that was another thing. I seen that little trash talker in the chat. So
Loxies.
Yeah, he's going against his brother, but like until then, I can cup check him.
Yeah, no, for sure. Really quickly, because I do got to get going here. It's about bedtime for me, but I gotta ask, man. How bad do you want to be put in the game against your brother?
Oh, badly.
Yeah.
Bad. Yeah.
I would absolutely love to see it, man.
because I'm gonna be honest with you. His girlfriend made a deal. If I score on him, he has to sleep on the couch for 2 weeks. So.
What about the fish pie, or just a pie in general?
Oh, I'll pie him. I'll be gladly to pie him.
Right on.
You know?
Well, come on. Remember, the losing brother in the series has the pie. We got to get it on tape so we can put it on the stream.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That's all I want. That's all I want. I said we were gonna get some sort of brotherly bet, and yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. But like I said, I'm definitely gonna be rooting for you boys, rooting for you and Obi-Wan's and Frisch, Psycho, all the boys, to get out there and get the job done here against this Tampa team.
I think if, like I said, we play how we did Game 4 tonight. I think I'm gonna be honest, that's the real Rangers right there. That Game 4 was the real Rangers.
Yeah, you guys certainly showed what you're capable of.
Yeah, it sucks that we didn't take both games, but sometimes it just takes someone to say something, and then you just click like that. So.
Yeah, and get firing on all cylinders going into Game 5 tomorrow. Thank you very much, Cavries, man. Really appreciate you being here, and yeah, we will chat again soon, very, very soon.
All right, I will catch you tomorrow.
Sounds good, buddy.
No quit in New York. Remember that, guys.
No quit. No quit.
Thanks for stopping by here,
I'm gonna put that on a T-shirt.
Before I leave here, EASHL, well, I got the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Right on, boys. All right.
Let me know if you find someone.
I'll keep you left wing.
Let's go.
But say you're coming to Chal at center too. Chalk, you can go to bed. You get
You're gonna pass.
Yeah, I gotta be the big exec. I gotta meet with the big execs tomorrow. So got a big day ahead of me, and I gotta make sure that I get my beauty rest. This beard of mine doesn't treat itself.
No, you're good. Get it. Work comes first, like we said. Life is first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
but,
sir.
On the other note, 7HL is always.
7HL. Let's go. Season 14.
7HL will forever be in my heart.
Yes, Fresh Mania. Will the real Rangers please stand up? That's right, Rangers hockey. So everyone, thank you very much for joining us here. Games 4 and 5, or games 3 and 4. We witnessed here tonight. The Edmonton Oilers eliminated by the St. Louis Blues in a sweep. Dude, I don't want to brag, but y'all seemed a little surprised when I called it, but I called it, man.
Oh, come on, man. Just because you called it doesn't mean you were behind it.
I'm not saying I was behind it. I'm just saying, like, I went by what I saw.
Who did I pick again? I thought I picked the Blues as well.
You picked the Blues in.
But I think I gave Edmonton winning at least 2 games.
Yeah, you put it in 6, and like I said, just to me, just the defensive collapses we saw against Colorado, them falling down 3-1 in that series, and then you add that with the Game 7 that never happened. Just not a good combination, and I don't think they ever really had a shot in that series, to say the least. But on the flip side, we have the Philadelphia Flyers, who came out hot tonight. Absolutely hot tonight. Winning both, tying that series up at 2. New York Rangers winning Game 4. They're down 3-1, but you can never count a fresh team out. And they're going to be coming. They're going to be coming in hot, looking for 2 wins tomorrow. And also going up 3-1 is Vancouver. We had Omar Lettuce in here. His Vancouver Canucks picking up both tonight after splitting last night. So they have the 3-1 series lead now. Any surprises for you? Oh, sorry, buddy. Caught you yawning. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. Any surprises? I'm kind of surprised. Do we know the score of Game 4 of Arizona Vancouver?
If I remember correctly, it was 1-0.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised with that game. I mean, I know I think they took what I said of slow it down to heart, and I think they took it in a literal sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they really slowed it down. I'm kind of surprised that was a 1-goal game.
Yeah.
With the Rangers and Tampa game, I'm not surprised that that Tampa's up 3-1 in that series, but I'm sure the Rangers are going to be battling tomorrow, so I wouldn't expect them to be out. And I'm kind of impressed with Philadelphia to come in and take those two games. I think them taking game 3 helped them out with solidifying that victory in game 4.
Yes. Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. Not sure about scores around the rest of the league in the actual NHL tonight. I know the Leafs lost. Definitely, there's going to be some talk about that, and we'll actually hit on that before we get into the stream tomorrow. Because there were some. Let's just say there was a little bit of, I think, the refs helping Tampa in that game. That's as much as I'm going to say on that right now. But if you're not watching right now, the Winnipeg Jets are up 3-1 over Vegas, and it's funny because I was having this conversation, with a couple buddies at work as well as with my dad, and I told him, the way that Hellebuck's been playing, the way that the Jets have been playing, I think they're probably one of the most underrated teams coming into these playoffs against, in that Western Conference. I think they can do some damage, and I think they got Vegas here. And so far, so good, up 3-1 in that one. So lots of hockey all the way around. We will be back tomorrow live at 9:45 for games. What games? 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
Some 6HL Wednesday night hockey, guys. I'm so sorry. I am ridiculously tired. But this has been a lot of fun. Harry, as always, thank you for joining me, man. It's been great tonight.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, and I'm excited to see if anyone can end their series tomorrow, or if teams can push a game 7.
Me too. I'll be excited to watch as the New York Rangers fight their way back to a game 7. I'm calling it. Maybe. No, you know what? No. Anyway, I already said it. Too bad. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. We're always happy to have you here, and we're glad you came out to watch some 6HL hockey with us on a Tuesday night. As always, I'm your host, TJ Chalkboard, coming to you live from the basement of the Legion of Doom headquarters here in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. With me is, oh my God, it's Harry. On behalf of him, myself, and the rest of the 6HL media team. And oh yeah, we had Clinton here, so on behalf of that guy as well, thank you very much for watching. We love you all, and we'll see you next time.
Good night, 6HL.
Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.